everybody, this is a Lamley Showcase. I have another store exclusive set to show you, and you might think, and you'll be right, that I'm a little late to the game on this one. This is the Hot Wheels Mopar Set, available at Walmart's here in the US right now. It's been at other stores in other parts of the world for a while. A lot of you have reported finding this set, or at least parts of this set, and that's what we're going to focus on, is that final car of the set. But we're going to walk through the Mopar set first, because we got to look at all the models, because they are pretty cool. Mopar means Dodge, Plymouth, those sort of brands. Most of these are Dodges. I think there might be one Plymouth in here, but let's get right to it. Very, very cool artwork. Mopar being the theme, a very appropriate theme. There are the models. They are in Walmart's right now. This is the Srt Viper. We'll walk through these really, really quickly, and then we will spend the rest of the time on that final model. This is the newest generation Viper. Very, very cool casting. Try and find the New York Toy Show, or not the New York Auto Show Viper. That's the one to get. It's kind of rare. Custom 77 Dodge van in a very cool shagadelic style with the Mopar logo on the side. Dodge Charger Drift, unique take on the Dodge Charger in a fluorescent green, I would say. Then this one, maybe not the right choice because the art is fantastic. The model, yikes, leaves a little to be desired. That rear wheel well is, oh boy, it's off, we'll say. Of course, I said there was a Plymouth. This is a great casting. Plymouth Roadrunner. Love it in yellow. Classic color for the GTX. I think all of these have the Mopar logo on them somewhere, right? Maybe at least something similar to it. Dixie Challenger. That is classic Hot Wheels. Updated casting, I think. The Dixie Challenger. Gotta have a Charger, and they got this one wrong. Do you notice that? It says 70 Dodge Challenger RT. It should be Charger. I wonder if they got it wrong everywhere. And I think I think a lot of you have noted that. So looking good there. And then finally, the one we were talking about, the 70 Dodge Power Wagon. There it is. I found this at a store, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And I've been meaning to kind of focus on this one because if you come across this set, at least here in the US, and you're not the first one there, there's a really good chance that you're going to find all the other seven, but you're not going to find this one. And why? Number one, it's an awesome, awesome truck. In black with the yellow-lipped wheels, off-road wheels. Notice metal base. So this thing is heavy. But why are people about just gobbling this thing up? Why is it selling for what it's selling for on eBay? Is there some reason? Well, it's just because it's a very, very cool truck that is not easy to get. This is probably the easiest version to get, and we're going to walk through those versions right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one I have to open, 5. This is the 70 Dodge Power Wagon, not to be confused with the Macho Power Wagon. This is from the Hot Wheels Entertainment. This was Simon and Simon. This thing is a monster. We've only seen it once in pop culture since. I hope to see it again, maybe car culture or something. But that's the Macho Power Wagon. We are talking about the Dodge Power Wagon. This is the first major kind of basic-like release with plastic wheels. Everything else has been premium, or we could call it ultra premium. So we're going to walk through these models right now, and then we'll open up the last one. We start with this one. I may have these a little bit out of order, but I'm going to try and keep them in order as much as I can. This fluorescent green Dodge Power Wagon is, I believe, the debut from the Hot Wheels Garage series. This predates Boulevard. It is kind of, Garage at the time was what car culture is now. It was focused on the designers that designed them. There were kind of series based on that. The Power Wagon made its debut there. Classic Dodge truck. Lifted, metal base. Everything is cool about this. It's heavy. It just looks well proportioned. This was a special exclusive to I think a 50 car set, 30 car set, something like that. It was a garage set where you had to buy the whole set to get this Dodge Power Wagon exclusive in orange. Then there was this one. Now, I don't know if this one came before the orange one or after, but here is one of the rarest. Well, it is the rarest Power Wagon to get. We'll talk about these two in a second. But this one is from the infamous Hot Wheels Garage J release. I don't know if the letter J is anywhere on this card, maybe embossed somewhere. But the final release of Garage, I think this was the final release of Garage, ended up not showing up in very many places. And the Dodge Power Wagon in black with yellow paint was one of those models. There was a Blazer, I believe. I could be wrong, but you can look up Hot Wheels Garage Mix J, and you'll see the models that were in there. Well, I've had this in my collection for a long time. It came from Wheel Collectors, and it is time to open it. So let's do it right now. And after years in my collection, there we go. I like the 5-spoke rims on this thing. You can see that it's shared many different kinds of rims, the 5-spoke rims, and then there's that other, I don't know what they call that other kind of mag style wheel. So there are the three garages. They are yellow, or that fluorescent green, orange, and black. And then, of course, there are two somewhat harder to find models from Hot Wheels conventions. Like I said, these have been premium or ultra premium. Hard to find premium, and then ultra premium. Here is got to be the most desirable. Hardest to find might be the J case Garage, but this hot pink RLC party version from, I don't remember which convention, but I don't think it says here. But they'll do an RLC party for RLC members, and there'll be an exclusive model given out, always in Spectre Flame Pink. And if you are collecting the Power Wagon, this is one you need to find. It's actually in a baggie. It's not on a card. So you can just cut that thing open. I wouldn't worry about it. It's not a very good packaging for display. So that is the hot pink. And then finally, up until this last from the Mopar series, the last one was this purple version from, might be the 29th. Yes, it was the 29th convention. Very, very simple deco, cool premium model, and pretty easy to get right now. You have to find it, but once you get it, I don't think it's going to be that expensive. So there you go. Why is this model so popular? Why is it selling on eBay for such high prices and getting gobbled up at the stores? Well, basically because it's the first chance for a lot of collectors to get a very cool truck that I would say is on par with some of the other popular models like the Chevy Silverado and the 62 Chevy and some of the Texas Drive 'em. It's in that range. It's in that realm of cool Hot Wheels trucks. And so, of course, this metal-based heavy model is going to be popular. If you want to collect a cool truck, there's the 5 you got to get. Good luck. Check eBay. Do what you need to try and find them because they are pretty cool. Or go to a convention. Might even be better. All right, guys. There's your showcase for today. Go find that Mopar set. See if you get lucky and find that Power Wagon, and definitely buy it. You will not regret it if you find it. Thanks. Bye.